Kosh Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Achapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Alright, so you can see on my screen, you can tell by the title of my lesson that this can't be life. Alright, and I'm not doing this in a regard of sympathy or empathy towards this situation. This is judgment. But what I'm saying is this can't be life is every day in Babylon is some type of death. Okay? You had the Buffalo shootings, and I'm just talking about recent things. Buffalo shootings. Now you got, the shooting in Texas. As you can see right here, 14 kids killed, one teacher dead in an elementary school. You can't go around anywhere without having some sense of anxiety of not knowing what's about to happen. The Buffalo shooting, it proves that you can even take a regular trip to a grocery store without getting whacked. You see what I'm saying? You can't. This is an indication you can't send your kids to school without them being literally sending your kids to school. You're sending your kids to their death sentence, to meet their death at this point. Okay, so this can't be life. But people are so attached to the American society and the way things are. But the American society is death. It can't be life. So let me get a precept, and this lesson is going to be brief, just showing you how the Lord gives a whole bunch of signs and indications of this place on why this place is not it, but people still can't grasp. And when I say people, it's mainly you Israelites, you so-called Israel. I say so-called Israelites because 2/3 ain't no Israelites. They're heathens. So you so-called blacks, Negroes, you Native American, Hispanics can't fucking realize that this is not the place to be, but you hold on to it so dearly. Like it's a close relative or your son or daughter. That's how you hold on to this place. And Micah, matter of fact, let me get Micah 2:10 real quick. And it's hard for you to let go. Well, me seeing this lets me know that, man, we get the hell up out of here. All right? This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Let me read that again. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, meaning depart out of disconnect yourself. All right? Disconnect yourself from this society, from the wants of this world and things of that nature. Disconnect. Detach. Forget about these things. I'm not telling you to just not care about your life, because there are certain necessities that you have to take care of. But the scriptures say be careful for nothing. When you go into that word careful, it means don't have any anxiety or doubt. All right? It says, for this is not your rest. Right, this isn't our rest. Because you see things like this, there's about 15 different families, because 14 students are killed, one teacher, about 15 some odd different families mourning right now because they sent their kid to school and their kid is not coming back home. A teacher, more than likely, was a woman, because teachers are mainly women. One teacher dead, and their husband is now without a wife, or if it was a man, their wife is now a widow. This is in America, and this happens all the time. Okay? Says this is not your rest. You can't send your kid to school with no type of anxiety. Let me say it like that. You can't send your kid to school thinking, oh man, is he going to be all right? What happened years ago? The Virginia Tech shooting. Oh, you forgot about that at that college. The Virginia Tech shooting. You can't send your 18-year-old kid to college in another state in 100% confidence that he or she will be okay. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. This is pollution right here. Okay? This is pollution. It says it shall destroy you. And of course, it does. These 14 kids and a teacher got destroyed. That's what happened. Even with the sword destruction. Okay? This is Job chapter 18 and 11. It says, terrors shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. Right, there's terrors on every side. Again, you can't go to a grocery store and get a $18 gallon of milk because hyperinflation is steady on the rise. You know, I'm being dramatic, but we shouldn't be paying no goddamn damn near $8 to $10 for some milk, or we shouldn't be paying. I went to we have a grocery store called Publix here in Georgia. Went to a Publix. You know, they have the brown eggs. You know, a dozen. It was $8.99. What kind of shit is that? For 12 dozen eggs. That maybe will last me a week. The damn near $10. You know, they had a pack of 4 eggs for $5. Like, what is going on here? 4 eggs for $5. Each egg costs more than $1. That's terror on every side. You wake up aching, body aching, can barely fucking breathe. You know, like that's one terror. And you got to go to work. That's the second terror. You got to get in your car and drive somewhere. That's another terror. You got to go to the grocery store. That's another terror. You know? And I'm not sitting here saying I'm afraid to do these things because the Spirit of the Lord is on his servant's side. So you're protected. We understand the scriptures that talk about the protection. We understand that we have the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's Proverbs 18 and 10. Okay? We understand it. That goes into Isaiah the 5th chapter where he says, I have set a tower in the midst. We understand where our hedge of protection is. But I'm just painting the picture of there's terrors on every side in this place called America, man. Terrors, Job 18:11, terrors shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. You can't even send your little kid to school, man. This is Psalm chapter 23 and verse 4. It says, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And what's the valley of the shadow of death? Boom, what you see on the screen right now. 14 kids dead and one adult dead. That's the valley of the shadow of death in America. The valley of the shadow of death is America. Every day is death. Every time you walk outside, go walk your dog. You know, go check your mail outside. You are risking it. This cannot be life. This cannot be life. This absolutely cannot be life. Where you're risking it to go outside and check the mail. Can't be life. Psalm 23 and 4. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So that's for us, okay? For these other people out here, they ain't got no protection. That's why things like this are happening. They ain't got no protection, man. You know? So, Lord willing, you know, this was edifying in a sense of get your mind out of this place, depart from this place, you know, and lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Like it tells us, we're going to lean on him in Isaiah the 10th chapter, verse 20. Okay? And give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone to rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Till the next time, we'll say shalom. And like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believe. Shalom.